Hey guys, welcome back. So I guess we could start this by doing some kind of like Mr. Rogers thing where I change my jacket and whatnot. Just got back from a hike and I received something in the mail today that I want to do an unboxing of. So let's have a look. Ugh. Da-da-da. It is a Samsung PowerBot robot vacuum cleaner VR7000. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this before or not, but it is pretty neat. So, came in this big old box. The tape is still sealed, so we're going to pop that open. Leave my address off here as best as I can. Yeah. Alright. So it looks like there is an outer box. You see there's another box inside here with a handle. Ta-da-da. Box number 1 is now gone. There's a bag. And then box number 2, which looks like this. Got a shiny chrome Darth Vader on there. Looks really nice. Darth Vader edition robot vacuum cleaner with Wi-Fi. So, let's see. How do we open this thing here? Got some little tabs on the top. I guess you call this the top. So it's got the handle. Ooh, it opens all the way up. This thing has a little poster, kind of like what a Novos had, like a little cardboard thing here. So it has all the list of the sounds, function and sound, all the goods. We'll see that here. See my big old light back there reflecting. Power on, lightsaber, power off, bunch of sound effects, which we can go over when I do a review video down the road, probably in a month or two, once I've had time to do this. So yeah, a lot of people may have seen this. Ooh, I love this kind of bubble wrap. It's like these big high pressure air kind of pads. Super nice. Alright, get this out of the way. Got some bags in here. This is a power cable. It's nice and one of those kind that bends right there, so you can put it right up against the wall. It doesn't stick out. It's pretty cool. Some other power adapter box thing. Little bag with what's in the bag. Looks like a remote control. So there's a little Samsung remote control. Nice and shiny and new. Different features. More padding. And here, we'll get this sword out of the way, is the actual vacuum, which is made to look, there's some very sticky paper here, sticky plastic wrap, like Darth freaking Vader. Pull the plastic off here. Protects the little graphic. Oh yeah, I gotta open this. So this is the dust collector box. Basically, as it drives around, there's probably some kind of magic trick to get this undone. So that opens. There's your little HEPA filter. All your goods. Now, this should come out somehow. I don't know how to do it. There it goes. Alright, plastic is removed. Put our little filter back in. So there's Darth Vader's little eye, which is removable. This collects all your stuff. And there it is. Now this basically drives around and picks up all of the debris off the floor. Got some suspension, bunch of different wipers. Some really cool features on this thing, which I'll talk about in a second. Let me look in the box to see what else we've got in here. Thanks for choosing Samsung. A little product sheet. A book. Look how thick this book is. For the PowerBot user manual. I'm sure it's a bunch of different languages and everything, but overall instructions. Another piece of padding here. And in here we have, put that over the side, the charging station. So this is like a dock. And this thing basically will drive itself around, and then it'll come back and dock itself to charge when it's done. Now, a lot of people will compare this to like a Roomba or something. One of the big differences with this vacuum compared to the Roomba is that this one doesn't just randomly drive around. Like the Roomba just kind of wanders all over the place. This one has a camera inside here that actually maps the room. So it looks up, it takes in the ceiling and figures out the wall space, and it makes a plan, and it drives very strategically back and forth to make sure it vacuums the entire floor. I got to see demos of these because when they were planning this, they contacted a bunch of Star Wars fans, and I got to be one of the fans that they contacted, called the super fans. And they had us come out to multiple meetings to discuss the designs of these things. They have another one out now that is looks like a First Order Stormtrooper. We got to see a lot of iterations of the same designs. They actually flew us to South Korea, so I got to go to the Samsung factory and see all the different models that they had made up to this one. So it's pretty neat to have been involved in this process. Now, this is basically a reskinned version of their regular, the VR7000 vacuum cleaner. And I got to see demos of them work, and they're pretty impressive. You can find them online on YouTube. I'll see if I can link a couple below. But as far as I know, I haven't seen anybody open one of these Star Wars vacuums yet. So I'm pretty excited to get this thing going. But we'll save that for another video. Just wanted to unbox it so you guys could have a look at what's inside. It's pretty low profile, and you can see turn this camera down a little bit. The wheels actually, they're like suspended a little bit. So it sits nice and low, so it can make it under most furniture. It's got bumpers at the ends here, so if it touches anything, these are really gentle, so it won't mar up your furniture. Plus, a whole bunch of sensors all over the place, covering the top. There's a bunch of sensors to make sure it doesn't crash into stuff and break things, etc. And it can go from hard surface onto carpet, back and forth. This also has about 20 times the suction power of a Roomba. It's a really powerful vacuum inside. It's got some really neat features where when it pulls up to a corner, there's a little, basically like a little squeegee blade. I don't know if I can make it come down somehow. This little red line right here, it's a little blade that comes all the way out, shink, touches in the corner, and the whole thing backs up, and it pulls debris out of the edges of the wall, which is pretty freaking cool. It's got some little flappities here that also help it get debris out. It is self-cleaning in a way where when this runs, if it gets hair and so forth, it has a way of chopping the hair that's in there so it doesn't clog up so easily. And this is supposed to come out, so you can open that up, and you can see it's like there's like a little paddle blades and different little kind of brushes and so forth in there. So that is pretty neat. Now hopefully I can get this back in. And this little red strip up here is the blade that comes down. I don't want to break it trying to show you guys, so I will wait. And there'll probably be some demo on the internet you can see. It's got these the tires are kind of rubbery material, like a hard rubber. These are little drive wheels, and again you can see the suspension, so you can get up and down off of carpet and so forth. If you have like a little rug or something, it's supposed to be able to drive onto it. The demo version I saw was able to accomplish that without a problem. There's a power button in here. It's got a little plastic cover over it. But yeah, so these are the metal pieces that line up with the charger base here. So it, you know, when it's done, it drives it onto the charger, charges itself, and then you can schedule when it's supposed to come out. Now, guess I didn't put this piece back in right, so we'll have to check out. Oh, I see what I did. I pushed it in, but I didn't slide the little locks up. That'll help. It's got the remote, so apparently you can start and stop, and has a spot clean button, and I believe there's some kind of light that you can shine on the ground where you want it to clean. So if you spill something and you don't have a dog like I do, you could always go and hit the little button, and this thing will come over and, you know, pick up your mess, which is kind of a cool feature. It's got sound effects and so forth. That was one of the things with the Star Wars versions that they have, you know, says Darth Vader-y things, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, pretty excited to try this out. Again, I will do a review as soon as I know enough to review it. So it's probably going to be a month or two. I'm going to let it run around, and then I'll tell you what I like and what I dislike, etc. And it should be good. But anyway, thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I will be back soon.